time to be the GOAT. It's time to enter God mode, man, let's get it going. I wanna be the greatest, energy is overflowing. I know I'm stoking the fire, my desire's taking over, not time.
Okay, you beautiful friends, welcome back to the back of the semi-truck, and you could tell by the thumbnail, you could tell by the title, we are jumping back into the world of Digital Circus. This time around, it's going to be episode 5, and for me, it is a Tuesday night, and it is 8:50 in the evening. I am not used to recording this late, but you know what? I'm already 3 days late watching this from Glitch's original upload date, so I'm wanting to go ahead and watch this before I get spoiled anywhere. I am going to take a presumption and say that this is a Jax heavy episode due to the fact that when I went back to find this episode, I did see some thumbnails that alluded to Jax. I don't know any of the story, so this is still blind for me. So, yeah, and what I got on the screen, I've got an image of Ragatha. I don't know how far in the beginning it's going to be or nothing like that, so I really have no idea what I'm in for. So I do know that someone over on the Discord, granted I am terrible about being in that Discord. I really need to start being in there more often, but over there on the Discord, I am told that this is one that I'll really enjoy. So I don't know if that means it's going to be just a goofy off the wall type thing, emotionally driven. I have no clue on what's about to come my way. All I do know is my wife told me to call her at 9:45. So that means I've got 45 minutes to get this watched, and this is only a 25-minute episode, so I feel like I've got enough time to knock everything out. I don't think I need a big long intro or anything like that to jump into this, and I doubt I'm going to have like 15 minutes worth of talking points, so I'm going to go ahead, hit this play button, jump into this, and find out if this episode is worth the wait that we've been waiting on, because holy crap, we have been waiting months upon months for this. So with that said, so that I can go ahead and get me something to eat quicker, we're going to jump into this, and then once I get something to eat, I'm going to call the wife. So let's do it. 3, 2, I have no idea what these hand motions are about either, by the way. So 3, 2, 1, and play. There's our good old Glitch logo. And if you are new around here and used to me being in commentary mode, this is a different mode. This is reaction mode.
Welcome back, my
We're
candy
watching
hearts
it
and paper
as
flowers.
it happens, no stopping.
Whoa!
What kind of adventure did they go on?
Better, but I'm sure the next adventure will be less. What?
Hey, Ragatha, can you help me count my eggs before they hatch?
Oh, yeah, of course. Wait, what?
Okay.
Looks like that oh-so-positive Ragatha
That means
charm
something.
is starting to wear off, huh?
That counting his eggs before they hatch definitely means something.
Looks like this one was a home run, eh?
Oh, Zooble, you mismatched cash piano, I'll tear you to pieces. Constructive criticism would be greatly appreciated.
But never acknowledged.
That's it. Everybody besides Zooble, get over here.
And of course,
Everyone,
Zooble stays.
I'm going to pitch to you some future adventure ideas, and I'm going to ask you to give me your honest opinions on them.
I was gonna sleep.
All right, so I've got an adventure where you all tour my amazing magic chocolate factory and get killed off one by one from OSHA violations. One where a sentient cardiovascular system goes to war against the United States military, and one where you have to survive in a post-apocalyptic nuclear wasteland with a telepathic talking dog who's mean to you the whole time. What do you think?
I say the first one.
I don't know.
Because I'm
Sounds a
familiar with
little,
that one.
Dark?
I can't tell a compelling story where nothing bad happens. Where's the intrigue? The stakes?
Not to mention the sex appeal.
What are you talking about?
You know, you could always try the suggestion box again. I honestly didn't hate the last one we did with it.
You
Really?
didn't hate it?
It was kind of refreshing doing something grounded in reality.
Yeah, I really didn't mind that one either.
Oh.
Well, I know
What about the
you
rest of
liked
you?
it, Pomni.
I
very much did not
They're not
enjoy
being
that
back
one in the
on.
slightest.
No.
And if we ever do anything
These
even
end at the
close
time.
to that again, I'm getting violent,
normally
and I'm
never
going
say.
to kill Ragatha.
Well, how am I
Really?
gonna please everybody
Come on,
if you all like
Jax.
different things?
Maybe just keep your adventures open at all times and let us do whatever we want when we want.
Are you hearing this, Bubble? The Toy Box character wants us to leave the other intelligent AIs to run for a prolonged period of time.
Intelligent AIs, huh?
I'm not supposed to be hearing you.
Zippy!
What did you even zip up? I don't have a mouth.
Okay, well,
Really?
how
You
about
don't?
this?
Huh.
We'll do a lightning round.
Never even
Going
noticed.
through all the suggestions in the suggestion box in rapid succession. And if you don't like one, you can all vote to skip it.
What? Like, now?
That's right. So grab your bones and pop your pansies, cause here we go!
Did we just
I was
finish
gonna
an adventure?
Okay, so we're going on
Wait,
multiple
I know
adventures
what
this
this
time
is.
around,
Oh,
huh?
I swear to
Poacher's
God,
Paradise.
This is one of your suggestions.
Hi, everyone. In today's episode of Poach Everything, I'm going to be hunting the critically endangered red ribbon rhinoceros.
Are
Just like
ya?
Mom used to make.
Oh! That actually was a nice shot, because he could have easily missed.
Oh my God.
Delicious meat. One down, 4 to go.
All right, I'm calling a vote. Let's skip this one. And also make Jax a vegan for the rest of the day.
You can't do
Oh,
that.
you're a flamingo.
What do you mean you can do that?
Sorry, Jax, democracy has spoken.
Democracy sucks.
Sometimes.
Wait, what?
President's Pomni.
I thought a position of power suited you.
Oh my God, are these all gonna be Jax's ideas?
Yeah, this
Well,
is too
Mr.
much
President,
pressure for Pomni.
Looks like there are some new developments in the
Interesting,
ongoing war
though, he
between
says
Australia and New
democracy
Zealand.
sucks, and then we go
may
straight
need
to a
take in some
presidency.
Refugees. What do you think?
Well, how do you know what to do? What?
Didn't you get the brief?
I am just being here.
You're doing great, Pomni.
Come down here for a sec. We all got briefs on our
Oh my
characters.
gosh.
I'm your assistant.
The
Is
light.
that a baby head?
At least
Didn't
Pomni's
you get one,
acknowledging
too? I
it.
figured we were all on the same page here, but if not, you're gonna have to tap into those golden improv skills.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh yeah, I didn't give you one because I wanted to see what you do.
Thanks, Jax. Appreciate it.
I'm not Jax.
Well, we know you're not Jax.
Oh, mate! I'm an Australian extremist, and I've come to detonate this bomb that'll release all the world's deadliest spiders into... Did I pick a bad time?
His acting is phenomenal. It's hard to believe he's vegan.
Why wouldn't the president have a bomb squad?
Don't worry, President Pomni. I believe you can do this.
There's centipedes in there, too.
Just be sure you know what you're doing.
Oh, just
Okay,
clip them
well,
all.
Which wire do I cut?
It'll work itself
Follow your
out.
heart.
You stay out of this. Shouldn't you be arrested or something?
Hey, I'm on your side here.
You're literally
Sorry, I thought I
not.
heard
Come on,
somebody
just
knocking
pick
on the
your
door,
favorite
but
color.
Like
could just be
the
noises.
Red one?
I
My
personally
imagination.
go with blue.
Whatever.
Blue's my favorite color. It being
No,
closest
just
to
go
black
with
and
green. Actually, don't go with green. That
Isn't
might be the
black
ground.
Your favorite color then?
Well, no, there's no black wire.
Hi, I'm a New Zealand extremist, and I don't
Wait,
know what New Zealanders threaten people with.
well, whoa! We'll be right back after these messages. Did not expect that. Oh, Bubbles giving us our message. Cool. Oh, Digital Circus anime. Interesting.
What is this? I don't like this.
Oh, can it? At least we finally have one that's by someone else.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
Whose
nothing
would
more
this
fun than
be?
being back in school.
Just give it a chance, Jax.
this has to be
Jeez.
Ragatha's.
There's nothing wrong with your suggestion.
How did you know this was my
Oh,
suggestion?
this was your suggestion?
Can you believe this, Pomni?
Okay.
First she draws anime, now she drags us all into one. She must be one of them, losers.
You threw me out of a moving truck.
All right, class. Today, we're gonna learn the popular foreign language known as English.
This is boring. I vote we skip it.
Shut up. We're not skipping it.
Slice of life animes are the worst ones. It's embarrassing. I mean, it's
Sometimes.
not as embarrassing as that time Gangle took an anime figure and...
Whoa! Gangle! Really? What did you do with the anime figure? Stargazing. Okay. Is this Pomni's?
Are we just chilling for this one? Can I finally relax?
I guess
Well, it's
so,
not
but,
Pomni's.
I prefer a little bite to my
Or is it
adventures.
Kinger's?
Well, why don't you help yourself to a sandwich?
Here.
Thanks.
Maybe it's Zooble's.
Do you think Gangle is actually capable of being happy?
What?
I don't know, like her comedy mask still breaks
Ah.
every day. Does she think hanging out with Zooble is gonna magically fix that?
Maybe she just doesn't want to hang out with someone who's mean to her all the time.
She likes when I'm
Yeah,
mean to
Jax.
I didn't think you cared about what other people like.
her, though. But I just... No, yeah, you're right. I don't.
Do you have any actual friends?
Not anymore. Oh, wait, no.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I wasn't talking about that.
Yeah,
that
you
wasn't meant to
definitely
be.
changed your
Uh,
demeanor when she said not
Peter,
anymore.
Did you see the fireflies all the way over there?
Well,
What was that about?
It's nothing. Who cares? Doesn't she get on your nerves sometimes?
I mean,
Yes,
she's
Ragatha does
nice
get on
to
my nerves
everyone.
sometimes.
I don't know. I think she tries way too hard. Like, we're stuck in... Why are you always pretending everything's always fine? Like, if you tell someone they're loved and appreciated every day, it just kind of loses all meaning. It just feels
Not
like she's
really.
trying to take advantage of you, you know? I don't know. Also, she's dumb and she looks weird.
I think we
Hey,
all look weird.
back to
Excuse you,
Jax.
This is what
Normal
peak male
Jax.
performance looks like. My ears and tail are kind of the pinnacle of masculinity.
You don't have a tail.
What are you talking about? Yes, I do. It's what the? Where's my tail? How long have I not had my tail?
I have never seen you with a tail.
When would that
Huh.
have even?
They look happy.
They do.
Whoa, where'd the moon come from?
You think after this, maybe we could...
Wait a minute. That's a bad thing.
Well,
Explain to Daddy Bubble how bad thing.
I think that. Don't say that. I think
Yes,
they're
please don't
enjoying
say
the
that.
suggestion box adventures more than the me adventures.
don't
What should
say
I do?
Daddy Bubble no more.
You should throw a f***ing beach party.
Why do you swear now? Ugh,
But
yeah,
why
let's go to
not?
an intermission.
Bubble's nice and weird. I like that.
Intermission time.
Although, you with that moon, I want to know more about that dynamic. Okay, intermission is just weird. I know there's a lot of references in here, but my gosh.
Kane, what are we doing right now?
Thank
We're
you.
intermissioning.
Why?
No, let's stop intermissioning.
Hello?
And now back to the show.
Thank you. I wonder who. Wait, whose suggestion was it for the stargazing?
Give me a whiskey.
Was it
sour,
Gangle's?
But hold the egg white, since I'm a vegan. What? I hate this. How is this even possible? I thought Kane couldn't.
I could have made it way worse for you.
Well, I'm calling
Ah,
it turn Zooble into a
Zooble's.
slug.
Everyone voted against that.
Who hate it?
Woo! It's raining like the Dickens out there.
Hey guys. have a cosmopolitan.
Give me a corncob blitz.
Never heard of a
Throw
corncob
something
blitz.
together.
You know your way around alcohol, huh?
Yeah, this was one of my suggestions. I worked at a bar briefly. I like making drinks.
That sounds fitting for you.
Huh.
I know there's an implication there, but I can't be to figure it out.
So, Pomni,
So
you ever have
the
any
AI
jobs? Or are
comment
you too young
by
for that?
I'm 25
Kane.
years old. And yeah, I was an accountant. For
may have
a
not meant
supermarket chain.
anything.
A
So
supermarket?
Pomni's an
How'd you end
accountant.
up here?
Well,
Okay, so
I sometimes got
let's
bored
listen.
of things, and I would seek out mild thrills like exploring abandoned buildings, you know, and posting videos of it online.
Ah, a YouTuber.
Not really. Nobody watched them. It was just something I did for me.
I sometimes did that. I wouldn't record it, though. Here's your Cosmo.
I
Hiding
like Zooble so
something.
much.
You'd know all about that, wouldn't you? What's your story, then?
Ah, I thought you'd never ask. Well, after my lung cancer diagnosis,
Tell
me
us.
and my junkie associate from a chemistry class I used to teach
Yeah, I
started-
figured. How about you, Gangle?
Hey,
Yeah.
I wasn't done.
If you're gonna make
Definitely not
please
the
be creative
true
about it.
story.
I know what you're referencing.
Was that a reference to something?
I worked in fast food.
You've done more than that. What about your art?
I was in community college for graphic design, but I dropped out.
Oh,
And
I
really
get
pursue
why
art much
Zooble
after that.
wants this one.
I'm always down to make art together if you
Because a
want.
bartender.
Oh, I didn't know you were an artist too, Zooble.
Oh
yeah,
gosh,
was
I gotta
artist for a
keep
couple years.
keep
A
Zooble's
bartender
idea
and
in
a
mind.
tattoo artist? You're killing me here, Zooby.
What do you mean when you say that? Do you have, like, an actual point, or are you just talking?
I'm just having fun. I forgot you hate fun.
Fun isn't the thing I hate.
I guess I'll go now.
It's
Oh,
Jax
geez, where
that
to
she
start?
hates.
I was born into a fairly wealthy family. We had a large property with horses and chickens, and my mother, well, my mother was a lot. I worked in real estate for a bit until I ended up here.
But how'd you end up there?
I'm sure she doesn't miss me. I certainly don't miss the yelling, and the braiding, and guilt tripping, and the... Yeah, just kind of
Okay.
a farm girl. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Come on, Jax.
And no point in asking Kinger, because there's no way he remembers anything.
Never better.
Do you guys
Yeah,
know about
Kinga.
his wife?
Huh?
My what?
Whoop.
Oh.
Zoo.
What?
That's disappearing guy. That's
Ah.
just what he does.
Okay, cool.
I
I like
see.
disappearing guy.
From a previous
But
season?
Zooble
Yeah,
knew
God, Pomni, you didn't know
that
that?
the wife comment
I'm
was going to
ignoring you.
trigger him.
By the way, Pomni.
So that's why she
sorry
distracted
about
him
the
with
whole
that drink.
president thing. I just thought it'd be funny.
Are you apologizing? What's happening?
Just ignore him.
Apology accepted, I guess.
Wow, the first steps of a budding friendship. Right, Ragatha?
Really?
Hey, Pomni. Remember when Cosmo smashed me against the walls and I got all jumbled up? Oh, all things considered, that was pretty funny, right?
No.
Why are y'all
really.
kind of
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
tug
no,
of war
sorry.
with
That was
Pomni
probably
there?
pretty traumatic for you.
Oh, remember when you got high at McDonald's and told Gangle to kill herself? No, that was funny.
What? I did not say that. I think. No, of course I didn't. And I am still so sorry about that, Gangle. I would never have said anything like that if I didn't get that stupid sauce in my eye.
Jeez, Raggy, just let yourself be mean sometimes. It's funny.
Yeah, constantly tormenting Gangle's really funny, Jax.
You guys all take this place way too seriously. What is this? Why'd you do that? Can you get that thing away from me?
Are you scared of
Afraid
corn?
of corn?
No. Who's afraid of corn?
Board, let's go to the next adventure.
No!
You're not even a part
Let's
of-
stop! No!
It's
We were
softball,
getting
ladies and
somewhere.
gentlemen.
Oh, we're doing this now?
Ah.
Beautiful night for a game, right, Bubble? we've got the Big Tops playing against the evil Big Tops.
Hey!
I'm evil
Oh!
I'm evil Ragatha!
Evil Ragatha.
Coach Dictator here.
Hi, guys. I'm Evil
Oh,
Jax.
Evil Jax. Evil Jax is a timid one.
That wasn't in my suggestion.
Why don't I get an evil clothes?
Whoa,
But
wait.
first, let's welcome our special guest, here to sing the
This is
American
Ragatha's?
National Anthem.
Oh my gosh. Oh, disappearing guy.
Oh, say.
There we go. Yeah.
All right, team. I may not know what's going on, or who is going on, or when is going on, or why is going on.
Yeah.
But I do know where is going on.
Oh, you know
And
where?
It's out on that field. So let's go break some
He does know
tailbones,
where.
team.
Hey, guys. I hope we all have a fun game, no matter who ends up winning. I want to kill that guy.
I don't blame you.
Well, hello, stupid Gatha. I hope you're ready to get
Stupid
completely
Gatha.
annihilated. Nobody loves you and you're going to die someday. We can't exactly die. It's like the whole thing here.
Really?
What the frick?
Huh? Check this out. You're out, dumb.
Damn it.
Oh gosh.
that on.
I've got to remember
that's what I'm
Zooble's
saying.
bartending thing and keep that in mind for my afterthoughts.
Wait.
Oh
what's
my
that?
gosh. Wait, what? Whoa, what the heck?
Who did this? You!
Oh, really?
Jax, you're up to bat.
I can't, don't wanna, why, look, why this though?
Seems fitting for you, though. I figured you'd be into this.
What does that mean? What's that supposed to mean?
I'm just having fun. I forgot you hate fun.
I don't want to wear this.
I have never seen you this upset about something.
Jax, bat.
I'm gonna kill you when this is over.
No, you're not. You can't be
Let's see
killed
what
here.
you're made of.
Shut up!
The only way
I think
you
you
can,
look good. I
like,
want to hear that. I want you dead.
the only way you can get died around here is if you.
Well, guess there's no more ball.
No more
We're
ball.
done.
Wait.
Only way
I
you can
got
die
this.
is if you abstract. That's what I was trying to say.
Hey!
Sorry, Zooble. It's just the perfect regulation softball size. We're not playing baseball here.
What?
I'm not doing this anymore.
Wait, Jax! What about where is going on?
Can't believe I hit it right to her. I'm supposed to be better than that. Sorry. I should be a better sport.
Not to, like, agree with Jax or anything, but there's nothing wrong with showing your negative emotions. That's pretty normal.
I don't know. I don't want to be a jerk or anything.
I think we all need
Just
to
because
be
your
a jerk
mom was a
sometimes.
jerk doesn't mean that you don't have
maybe.
to have negative
Who
emotions.
knows?
Kane, we need a ball here.
Oh,
Jax, we have a ball now. What are you doing?
See ya.
He was getting along better with Evil
Whoops, I
Pomni.
missed. Oh darn, I'm out.
Having fun?
Oh, you know it. Oh look, Gangle's up to bat. How do you think this is gonna go?
Would you stop trying to force her to act like you?
Oh yeah, I should force her to be happy all the time instead, right?
Well, it's better than turning her into some insensitive jerk who deflects everything.
I can think for myself, guys.
Hey, I ain't forcing anything on you.
And then you just act like you never do anything wrong and everybody loves you, when in reality you just everything up for everyone else.
Okay,
There you go,
let's,
Ragatha.
like, calm down a bit.
You've got negative
You're the one who
emotions
said
when
it's
it comes
fine
to
be a jerk
Jax.
sometimes. I'm sorry, Pomni. That wasn't very cool of me.
Oh, quit
It's
apologizing.
No apologies for me. This is so sad.
I'm sorry, Jax, for bringing up that thing earlier.
So, you wanna
Talk about it?
about that?
I'm in a maid outfit. What do you think?
This is true.
So, how's the game going?
Great! Gangle hit a home run.
Really?
Yeah, your instructions helped me a lot.
Huh.
Can you give me my eye back? Joke's on you. I've already forgotten what you're talking about.
Wowee! Another home run!
God damn it!
What? Okay.
Nice going, Zooble. All right, Pomni, you're up.
Hey, Ragatha. You wanna bat for me instead?
I guess I could. If you really don't want to.
Think of it as a second chance to show him who's boss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bazowie Zoo-wee-wah! Another home run! And that makes 3 home runs in a row! The Big Tops win!
What?
That's not how softball works.
Well, that's how my softball works. We're done. Hooray!
There we go. We're done. Yeah.
Man, we didn't even get to bat.
You did it, Ragatha! We won!
Hey,
yes.
you're getting some
Good
positive
job.
affirmation.
Whatever you did.
Huh? Oh yeah. Good job, team.
Huh? Oh, cool. I'm not a vegan anymore.
Oh, hey! Wait, what are you guys?
Get him.
What is going on?
Well, I hope we all learned that suggestion box ideas are actually not fun at all, and Kane's ideas are much better.
Well, some of them were pretty okay.
I kinda liked the low stakes ones.
I thought the first 2 were awesome. The rest, eh. Oh yeah, Pomni. I can show you that thing in the hall I was talking about.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, what are we gonna... Where y'all going? Gosh. Oh, disappearing guy. You're not disappearing. Huh. Okay, I don't think there would be an after credit scene, but you never... No, there ain't. It's only 30 seconds left. There's no after credit scene. Okay, so my biggest takeaway, granted, there is a lot to take away from this episode, but unfortunately, it's going to take a lot of going back over this thing and dissecting it, like, scene by scene, and really diving deep into it to really take everything away from it. And let's be real, that's for other people to do, because for me, I don't work well off of scripts. I just don't like scripts. So I'm not going to sit here and watch it 3 or 4 times in a row just to take everything away. I'm not going to sit here and pause it and all that stuff. We're in reaction mode, so I'm not worried about all that. There is a lot in there in between all the things between Ragatha and Jax, because Ragatha mentioned something about an old friend of Jax. He obviously had a friend inside of this little digital circus thing that they got going on. So there is something there. We just don't really have the story. We've got kind of a story there, but at the same time we don't. I felt like this was more... I feel like this one was more about Ragatha and Zooble. I know it doesn't seem like it was about Zooble too much. Zooble? Was it Zooble I'm thinking about? Yeah, Zooble. Gosh. The one who feels like there's certain parts missing or she doesn't fit together properly. Yeah, Zooble. Not okay. For some reason in my head I mixed Zooble's name with Gangle's name. So yeah, Zooble. It might not feel like Zooble was a big focus, but I really feel like they were a really big focus of this episode, because my big takeaway was that bar scene where she was the one who suggested it. And it's an interesting suggestion by her, because for me, when I'm watching it, I'm going back to her and what's his face? I can't even remember his name. The big teeth guy. I know his name, I just can't think of it off the top of my head right now. But I go back to her and him having a bit of a kind of, counselor type therapist session. And then with Zooble, then they're sitting there getting the counseling from him. And I'm trying to piece it all together in my head as I'm talking about it. Pretty much that's where I go back to, is Zooble and Kane doing their counseling session. It felt like that she needed some counseling. And yes, I know I'm saying she and it's they, and bear with me. But yeah, Zooble needs counseling. But then we get her being the one to suggest being a bartender. And that throws me off a little bit, because we could tell she has her own problems, because she needs the therapy that she was kind of getting from Kane there for a little while. But if you know the stereotype of a bartender, and sorry if all of these thoughts seem a little jumbled, but, hey, these are first initial thoughts right directly after watching. So, as I was saying, if you know the stereotype of a bartender is the one who's serving the drinks and is listening to the people who come in there and they're patrons of that bar. And for them to be the one listening to them, even though they need the therapy and, they're going through a lot of stuff, it's interesting to me that it's her suggestion, to where she's the bartender, to sit there and listen to everyone else's story as she's serving them the drinks and this and that. And that is just so freaking interesting, because she wants to be there for others, but at the same time, they want to also work out their internal struggles themselves. I don't know. Hopefully what I'm saying makes sense, because in my head, everything isn't organized in my head, but it makes sense. Granted, I know coming out, it might not, but I feel like a lot of y'all understand what I'm saying, with the stereotype of a bartender being the one who listens to other people's problems and their stories. That's interesting to me, because they also need the therapy as well. So maybe their therapy is to listen to other people's problems and try to help them. I don't know. Either way, all of that's just really, really, really interesting. I wish I could get my thoughts, to not be so jumbled, but it is what it is. Then we get Jax. Obviously, they had a friend. He's scared of corn for some odd reason. I just... And you know what? Pomni might be becoming a friend. So that is interesting, because at the very end... Oh my gosh, there's just so freaking much to this episode. Okay, I want to talk about Pomni and Jax, possibly becoming friends, but then I was almost about to shift over to Ragatha, because we get Ragatha. She obviously had a mother who was verbally and mentally abusive towards her, and always putting her down, always saying she's not good enough, she's never going to amount to anything, this and this and this and that. And then, of course, Ragatha gets her, comeuppance at the end, and everyone's cheering her on. And Ragatha seems like she's trying to keep Pomni away from Jax, so that his negativity doesn't spread to her, because she doesn't want Pomni influence. I don't know. There's a lot in my head about this. It feels like she's trying to protect Pomni from Jax's negativity, because she, Ragatha's dealt with negativity all her life, so she's trying to protect Pomni from Jax's. So, but then there at the end, instead of Ragatha being controlling and kind of taking Pomni away from Jax, it seems like she might have learned to not be like her mother a little bit. I'm working this out as I go along, by the way, because in my head it's like, oh my gosh, I'm thinking, geez, I can't, I know I'm at a loss of words and everything's jumbled, but it is what it is. There's like so many different things that they're tackling this episode. There's like 3 major things between Jax looking and searching for a friend. I didn't even think about it until just then. Then you get Ragatha working through her issues with her mother and how she grew up. Then you got Zooble, and they're working on their stuff. Then it's just, oh my gosh. It's pretty much in a nutshell. With Ragatha at the end, I feel like she felt like she was probably a lot like her mother with the controllingness. And she was watching Jax and Pomni walk away, but then she kind of stepped back and it's like, she didn't interfere. And she's letting Jax get another friend, perhaps. I don't know. My afterthoughts are so scattered, though, right now. So I'm going to shut it up because I'm not making no sense. And then I'm going to get off of here, make me some food over here, and then I guess call the wife and then watch the episode again. And then, talk to y'all in the comments. And after I've watched the episode again, maybe my thoughts will be a little more organized. Plus, in the comments, I think my thoughts would be a little more organized due to the fact I've had more than 30 seconds after the episode to actually them out. So, I'm going to shut up. I'm passing it off to y'all. Y'all know the drill by now. Hit that like, tickle to subscribe. Don't be texting and driving. And as Mr. Rogers always says,
I like you just the way you are.